Long windows, how do I know that?
You just do. And you know it is going to hurt.
Well, I mean, I've got a lot of volition and I've got stuff to heal it back, so let's try the red check.
You can't. Some strange force is keeping the headset glued to your hand. Your ear listening to the ring in the speaker. Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
You sound sleepy, but that was a bit of a weird thing. Ooh, Harry, the model has changed. Hello, I want to die. Who is this? I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. Your voice is so beautiful. Goodbye. Hello. She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Huh. Your voice is so beautiful.
No, no. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
It's you. Ooh. It is me. The me being the husband? Well, I don't want to say I want to die. And I don't want to ask who is this. Because if it is my ex-wife, asking that will be a problem. And I don't want to say goodbye either, so I'm going to go very heavy-handed with metaphors and imagery. But let's proceed.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Okay. I had morale damage anyway.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
2, maybe 3. Okay. Harry, how do you know my name? I'm not drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. What does it matter? I'm still me. I'm not drunk. I'm high. I'm not drunk or high. I just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you? Well, I know why she knows my name. I am technically not drunk. Because I'm high. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
The silence, it's heavy as tin. The white noise howls. Hey. Ooh, are you there? Say nothing. Well, we know they're there. We'll say hey.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Do you want to party? I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me. You're in Morova, right? Where are you going in 2 hours? I am the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man. I need to wake up in 2 hours. Where are you going in 2 hours and you're in Morova? Well, Shiver's told me they're in Morova. I don't want to ask her to party. I don't want to say about... I want to talk about me because that means that she'll know that I've forgotten. So, I don't want to answer... I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. This I already know the answer to, so I'm not going to ask it. This is... It's a bit weird, and I'm not hanging up. So, where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
I mean, that's a fair answer. We should probably remember where they work. Do I say where or say nothing? I think I say nothing at this point.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper.
This is a really damaging conversation.
What are you doing to yourself right now?
I'm making a funny prank call. Catastrophic damage. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening. I'm kind of doing catastrophic damage, Revachol. Let's not beat around the bush.
You need to stop, Harry. You'll die.
I've got 4 points and I've got lots of things to heal it back, so... You're in Morova, right?
Yes, I'm in Morova. Sleeping.
Okay. I'm doing a case.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it. It doesn't matter. This case doesn't matter. None of it matters, not anymore. Can you help me solve it? I need to solve it. They won't take me back if I don't. No, I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money. Run to the church, home, anywhere but here. Anything but calling her again.
I'm going to definitely call her again because the machine ran out of money. She didn't hang up.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear. In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted, calling, calling,
Hey, call.
calling, 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 calling,
Just let it ring.
calling, calling.
Harry, please.
A sad voice answers, dressed in distortion.
Underneath it, she is naked and warm under a blanket.
You're warm. You're naked, aren't you? Beat the handset against the phone. I need answers to my mystery. I need to know who you are. Who are you? Harry, please. I'm going to end this call, damn it. You're warm.
There's a sigh.
I need answers to my mystery.
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
No, come
Phone
on.
hanging up.
No, stop it.
Disconnect tone.
Alright, we're going to do it one more time. Because I think she won't pick up this time.
You dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17 361 451 67 451 451. Calling, 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 calling. And calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
I feel like at this point, it's a very realistic response to be angry at the phone. You want my money? Punch the phone.
The cold metal is hard, and your knuckles bleed.
I'm surprised I didn't do health damage. And I am now an enemy of the physical realm.
Takes your mind away from that voice, for 1 second at least.
You want more money now, huh? You want more fucking money? Punch it again.
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is swelling up.
She was right there. She was right there and she slipped through her fingers. And it's kind of nice that it was a moment that Kim wasn't there for. Honestly. I mean, it would have been nice as well to see the alternative, which is Kim to be there to possibly reassure me or to sort of guide my response as I was talking, but that was a nice personal moment for Harry without Kim.
There's some tear.
And that was a very damaging conversation to have morale. I was wondering whether I should have asked where she was going to work, because chances are she wouldn't have actually responded with anything noteworthy, but it would have been better than not having any response. Blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. Drip, drip. And now that we've had a very serious conversation with our ex-wife, or we assume ex-wife, the partner that Harry used to have and obviously causes him some mental anguish, let's go and try and see if we can go on a date. So, put a point into suggestion. Accept. Let's switch our clothes around. So, suggestion. Looking for coat. Yeah. What else? What else? Suggestion. What else suggestion-wise? Is there anything else we can do? What else? What else? What else? Nothing so far. -1 suggestion. Yeah, we're not doing that. No. Aha! Oh, it's the same as the. Well, it's a nice jacket actually because it's got the rose on its lapel. So yeah. Right, I think that'll do. And we've got our empty hands to give +1 suggestion there, and we'll have. I've still got this. Oh no, I don't have the speed actually. So let's go ahead and speed. Interesting. That didn't actually damage my morale. It said it did, but it didn't. So now our suggestion is 10. We have 2 base, 5 learned extra, +1 from items, and +2 from thoughts. And the reason why we have +2 from thoughts is because we have 1 from cleaning out the rooms, and we should have 1 for where is it? Finger pistols. Empty hand slots give suggestion +. There we go. Right. Go ahead and make a quick save. And yes, this is extremely tonal whiplash, going from a conversation that we could go further into several different directions, depending on whether you want to be like wanting to make up with the person who your ex-wife or ex-partner is, compared to like being angry that they're not there anymore, or other things with that. Yeah, let's totally go on a date, Lilienne.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Suggestion check, heroic 15. We've got 10. He needs to go on a date with another drunk badly. Try it.
Get the drink on. It would be unimaginable for a human female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you, but there's one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, our girls watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me, let's celebrate with Ghoul. Alcohol makes closeness possible, let's connect. There's one way to intimacy. Alcohol makes it possible. No, let's be intimate.
What?
Drunk date, tapping your throat. All we need is booze, the rest will follow.
Funny sailor jokes. Sorry if I'm not laughing out loud, but the comedy has worn thin over the years.
It's okay. She just hasn't figured out how these things work between the sexes. Keep at it. She'll come around.
Yeah. I think this is the last skill point we'll be able to put into anything. Try it.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
So it's 11 now, it's a high chance of passing.
You think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea?
But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening. Get out of here with your crazy fringe theories. What you're suggesting is highly experimental, possibly dangerous. I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you've noticed. I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
You hesitate.
Now, go for it. You just want to go for a walk. What kind of a monster doesn't want to go for a walk? Walks are innocent. Walks are fucking great cardio. Very stable fat burner. Aerobic exercise.
This time, though, imitating a drum roll, I thought I'd ask you for a walk. Or, Lilienne, walk with me. Just want to go for a walk? These are both pretty good, actually. You can try and give some levity to the situation, or you can just be like, yeah, just walk with me. I feel like Harry would try to be funny, so I thought I'd ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening? Please, please come to a sober walk with me. Well, let's not mention sober or drunk. So, I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes? Is the walk happening? Is that a yes? Oh, she feigns extreme surprise. Do I try and be funny? Yeah, that's why you should definitely agree.
Where would this walk take us, officer?
Nothing creepy, strange, or out there. Keep it airy and simple.
There's a nice view on the beach I found. Point northwest, Land's End.
All right. I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it. Something could happen. I understand nothing. Just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
He replies with sudden sincerity.
She means men.
Stroll on the beach sounds nice. All right, I guess I'll be seeing you at Land's End in the evening, when it gets dark, all right?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
When it gets dark? When does it get dark? It could be dark now, depending on your definition. New task, meet Lilienne at Land's End. Alright, maybe the task will give me a hint. You have a date with Lilienne, get to Land's End in the northern tip of the peninsula quickly, she's not going to wait for you forever. That sounds like, do it now. I'm gonna do it now. I mean, it's snowy, so technically it's dark, in a way. You know, the snow, yeah, I like it when it snows because it makes everything seem brighter. Because obviously the snow's fallen on the ground, and basically having lots of white around just makes everything seem a bit more, I don't know, less gloomy, especially in the UK. But is it dark? 20 past 11 in the morning. There's the door. Yeah. Let's zoom out. Oh, she's there, so. Hello.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. Sun is up and there's a ton of snow coming down. Well, it's not really snow, it's slush. At least it keeps the drunks and teenagers at bay.
Yeah, it's not dark, is it?
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
How does she know we have dimples? We've got really thick facial hair. He turns to face the sea once more.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Look at her. You seem surprised that I made it. Maybe this was a mistake. Everyone feels uncomfortable. I should leave. You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
That is true. I meant to try and get my gun back from the pigs after 10 o'clock on one of the days, and it didn't happen. I'm actually quite good at scheduling. It's a rockstar thing, tardiness. I'm sorry you had to wait. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm just trying to be a responsible grown-up. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight. Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh?
She nods to you, a playful glint in her eye.
Here it comes.
As she turns back to the sea, the weather begins to clear under her steady gaze.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Wait, did you just do that? Say nothing, it's stupid, a stupid idea. Nah, we're on a date. Did you do that?
Me? No. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, nay?
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know, a past incarnation of myself called himself Tequila Sunset. I wonder why that is. No, keep quiet about your sordid past. No, we're having a chat. Like, this is what we're doing. You know, I called myself Tequila Sunset, and I would still do that as well.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death.
It's a common phrase. I thought it was a cool title that I came up all by myself. Well, that just takes the luster off it a bit.
So, are you going to keep the name?
Hell yeah, Tequila Sunset all the way. I think I'm good with Harriet Dubois these days. Harry's my name, I don't need any others. I prefer just going by my initials, it's more conspiratorial that way. Call me HDB. This is a new model of me, it will need a name. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to drink myself to death whatever name I choose. Well, she's not going to like the fact that it's a drinking name. So, Harry's my name, I don't need any of it.
Well then, Harry.
He smiles and turns toward the sunlit sea.
The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun? I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight. Just enjoy the view. Is that why you called your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
Yeah, let's not talk about the... Let's just enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
The Sun isn't exactly an organization. There's an explanation to this, and it's political. See, begin a long, impassioned political tirade. Well, something's got to be on our side. Because it's not human, humans betray you. This is too hard. This is too literal. This is too depressing. Something's got to be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
You would be incinerated, or worse.
Thanks, Pain Threshold.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool.
You have fish hooks in your ears. There's an interesting lilt in your voice. Do you wish you were out there fishing right now? So, who do you think killed the hanged man? Conceptualization, heroic check of 15, say something about the sun. +2, your lost love. +1, artful background. Do you wish you were out there fishing right now?
I always do. I like it. It's like being on another planet, a water planet, with water worries and water joys.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the sunlit coast across the water.
There's an interesting lilt in your voice.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the sunlit coast across the water.
Conceptualization, say something about the sun.
Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Stare into the sun. Yeah, a massive thermonuclear reaction 5 billion years old. The sun is a god. The only fault with the sun is it shines on us as well as our enemies. That's certainly 2 different approaches. Shines on us as well as our enemies. That seems aggressive, I guess. A massive thermonuclear reaction 5 billion years old, the sun's a god. I think that's slightly better, but I don't like staring into the sun. I don't know what to go with. It's unlike no other powerful being. How can that be? Alright, because she said about powerful beings, let's go with the sun as a god.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
In my early 20s, maybe? When I had my love with me? Never. I still do. I'm righteous. Well, I am clearly not a righteous cop, considering how I've played this so far. I mean, I've tried to do mostly the right thing, but there's been situations when I've not. Never? I don't know. Would you consider the thoughts in your head to be a god? Things that can tell you about other things happening across the entire world. So the Shivers, the Empire, the Breeder Core. I don't know. When I had my love with me, do I want them in? In my early 20s, maybe. Probably this one.
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with youth. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
He takes her sword out of the scabbard. The blade reflects the sunlight, a dark orange.
Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Item gained. Standard 115mm saber. Are you sure you don't need the sword? Look at it. Think we can do this again sometime? Thank you for coming on this walk with me. Sure you don't need it?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
I guess that makes sense. Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
She nods to you and turns to go. There she goes.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.